Hello everyone, it is Simtastic for Real here, and I am back with another video, and this is a part 2 of our Planet Zoo series. And I think I forgot to mention what the name of the zoo is in the last part, but it's called Zoodles. It was in the thumbnail, but I don't know if any of you saw that. But anyways, we're back at the park, and at the beginning of the video you did see me do the habitat for the kangaroos, so I just kind of made it a little bit nicer and put some water in as well as some trees and everything. We are getting low on cash, so I'm gonna have to wait until we get a little bit more cash to make it a little bit prettier. I kind of want to raise the landscaping in the back and kind of make a slope so that the kangaroos can go up there, but then I do think I need to raise the barrier a little bit so that they don't get out. But yeah, so this is our zoo so far. I do kind of want to play around with making an actual staff building where I have a bunch of staff rooms in there. I watched a video last night on YouTube showing how to do different buildings and things like that. And so I kind of want to experiment with that a little bit. And I'll probably record it and just kind of speed it up maybe at the end of this video just so that you can see if how it looks at the end. I'm not really a great builder in Planet Zoo because I don't really know too much about the buildings, but I will try my best. So we will go ahead and jump into gameplay. And as I was jumping in, it says that the kangaroos were going to mate. So yeah, so they're going to mate and then hopefully make a baby. I don't know. We'll see. Usually it will pop up and say like your kangaroo. Oh yeah, so she's expecting offspring. So yay, she's gonna be a mom, and that's so exciting. So what I usually do is, like once they create an offspring, is I'll just release the offspring into the wild once it grows into an adult, and that's the way I do it. So yeah, so this is our zoo. Everyone seems to be happy. I did put a little donation box here for the kangaroos, and it looks like we've already got $500 in there, so that's great. About 25 people, I guess. That's cool. So yeah. Oh, and it's raining now. But we are making some more money, so the money is climbing just because we do have that one exhibit. Let's go ahead and see what other animals vet research is complete. Okay, cool. So we can get some enrichment foods for her, I think, or for them, I think. So let's see what the enrichment foods are, or enrichment things, items. Okay, so that's an underwater plant feeder, underwater box feeder. Let me go ahead and see. All right, so I went ahead and just kind of filtered the enrichment items just to see what we had for kangaroos. All we have so far is this little feeder right here, so we will go ahead and put this in their barrier and just make it so that they have a few that they can munch on. But anyways, I'll see if they have any like toys, or let's see, what do they have? Oh, red kangaroos. Okay, so that's a habitat bedding, but I don't know if I want to put the bedding in. I thought that they had. Ooh, I thought that they had sufficient. Okay, so it looks like they're okay. They're doing all right on their enrichment, but I thought that hard shelter. They didn't really require hard shelter, so it looks like they don't really require that. So that's cool. But like I said, I want to make kind of like a little slope over here. But I don't know if this will be the habitat to do it in, or if we get another animal, I may like experiment with that. But yeah, the kangaroos are doing great. Everything's going good. Everyone has their umbrellas out. I do need to put up some trash cans here, and then also I kind of want to make like a food place maybe in the middle, once we get a little bit more money, so that guests can have some food items, like burgers and pizza or whatever. All right, you guys, so I did add this little feeder in here for the kangaroos, so that way there the zookeeper can put their food in there instead of just like throwing it on the ground. Vet research is complete again, which is great. So we are definitely adding up on the things that we can get for the kangaroos. Let's see, what else can we get? Oh, this, great, so they have something to play with. We'll place it there for right now. Oh, and then they have other toys that they can play with, which is great. Oh, and a little snowball. That's awesome. So we'll put that in here. And then what other things? I guess nothing else for right now. But I don't know if I showed you guys this. I don't think I showed you guys this in the last part, but you can have your veterinarians do research on the animals, and then as well as some of the different diseases that your animals may catch. And that way there they know how to fix it straight away. Your mechanics can do research on different items in your park. So I have them currently doing the barriers just so that we can get that window where the guests can see in, but the animals can't see the guests. That way there they don't get like spooked and stuff like that. Because there are some animals that get really spooked when they see the guests. So that's a good thing to have. So I've started him on that straight away. And then, yeah, we just have very like skeleton staff right now just because, oh my gosh, does she have the baby? What? She had the baby. Oh, let's see. Where is it? Is that it? Oh my gosh, guys. Look at the baby. So cute. Oh. Alright, so she had the baby, so that's great. So once he becomes an adult, I'll just release him into the wild. So we'll get some of those conservation points, and then that will be just a good thing to do. Because when it's an adult, the mom and, I mean the dad and the son will probably, because it's a son, so they'll probably start fighting. So yeah, so we will go ahead and mechanic has already been requested, so they're going to come and fix the gate, which is great because I saw some scratches on the windows. So when you see that, you definitely want to get that fixed so that the animals do not escape. So how much? Oh, nothing yet. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and see what else is on the market for animals, just to see if we can get anything else. Animal trading. All right, so I don't really see much, although I do see this Arctic wolf, and they have a little medal on them. So their appeal is pretty good. So that way there it will draw more people into our zoo. So I may adopt her, and then probably adopt him. So that way there's a guy and a girl. I mean, I guess I could get two girls, but I don't know if they start fighting if there's two girls in the same pen. I think if there's two girls and then a male, they'll start fighting, definitely. But we'll just go ahead and do this because it doesn't look like they're very high fertile or anything like that. So hopefully they won't really create offspring. They can just kind of like live, and she will definitely draw more people in because she has that appeal. So I'm going to adopt them, and I do want to work on their barrier. I'm not really sure where I want to put them. I think I kind of want to leave some space just because I'm going to want to do like a transportation thing, like a train or cars or something. And I think I should have left a little bit more space over here if I wanted to do that. But I may leave the space. Oh, something happening. Low welfare. Are they hungry? Oh no. Okay, so a keeper is going to come. I think I really do at the end of this video probably just kind of build a little area just to make it a little bit easier for the staff members to get into the building and go to their specific spots that they need to go to. Just because having this long walkway, they kind of saunter. If you can see the keeper, he just kind of like, or well, like the grounds person, he just kind of saunters around. So it might just make it a little easier if I shorten it and put the building like here or something. And that way there they can just go into the different areas of the building. So yeah, I think I'll work on that at the end of this video. But anyways, what we're going to do, oh, okay, so vet research is complete, mechanic research is complete, so that's great. It takes them a really long time to do the research on the barriers, and I'm really hoping that the keeper and the vet will come soon. It looks like they are. No, is that who is that? Oh, that's the security guard, I think. And then that's the keeper, so they'll be coming too, so that's good. But I think what I want to do is I kind of want to put the Arctic wolves over here, and I do want to, so I saw this trick on YouTube on the video that I was watching, and I probably link that video in the description box because it was really informational, and they said that you can lower the ground in an exhibit so that way that your guests can see a little bit better and the animals won't really escape very easily. So I think what I want to do is do that for the Arctic wolves, is kind of lower the ground in the area that I want to do, and then that way they're oh, it's attracted protesters. Oh no. Okay, can you please just oh my gosh. Can you please just feed the animals, please? I really don't want oh my gosh, they're protesting already. Free the kangaroos. Oh my goodness. Well, I can only do what I can do. And keeper has been assigned, but they're very low in education on, I think, nutrition and stuff. So that's probably why. Yeah, because they're hungry. Thirsty. Oh, okay. So we do need a water thing? Well, that's kind of annoying. I think I'm going to look into that after this part. Because I thought having the water here, they can just come over and sip out of this. Let me actually see. So maybe, let me see if I can find the water treatment. Okay, so I will go ahead and put this in for right now. And then, like I said, I think at the end of this video, I'm going to kind of reconfigure everything anyways. So I'll go ahead and do that, but I'm going to put that in for right now. And it's nice out, so I'm not going to worry about putting a barrier around it right now. That way there, hopefully they can drink out of this instead. Can you just feed them? Thank you. And then they should be able to get to this, but I'll move it out just a little bit, so just in case they can't. But they should be fine now. Yeah, they're fine now. Okay, cool. The protesters have gone away because I added a water thing. All right, I was worried about that. Oh my gosh, and here comes the snow. All right, I'm gonna put a barrier around that thing before it breaks, so hold on. All right, you guys, so for some reason that water treatment area was not working. I couldn't get it to work. It just kept saying inaccessible. Oh, he is in the water. Oh. All right, well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and speed this process up, and I'm going to make a little habitat for our Arctic wolf, and I'll just speed it up during the video so you guys can see how I go about making the habitat. But yeah, and then like I said, I think at the end of the video I'm going to do something with these staff rooms because it's just really driving me nuts and it's taking forever for them to like walk down this path. So I don't know if that was like an update that they did or something, but it just seems like it takes them a lot longer to do anything than I remember. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead, like I said, make the Arctic wolf area over here, and it's kind of nighttime, so hopefully you guys can see it. I may wait until it gets to be daytime so you guys can see the sun out and everything. But I had sped the time up just a tiny bit. So that way I could get out of the rain, but it just seems to keep raining. So I may wait until it gets to be sunny so you guys can see it a little bit better. And then also our kangaroo is about to mature, so I'll go ahead and wait for that to happen so that we can transfer him out of the zoo. But yeah, so I really just don't want two males in the same habitat, and I don't want to make another habitat for this little young kangaroo. So I may just, like I said, just release him into the wild, and that will be a little bit better because I just don't want him and his father to fight. So we will wait for that. It should be happening pretty soon. Can you please age into an adult, please? Yeah, it should be happening soon. Alright, you guys, so the kangaroo has matured into an adult, and so how I do this is I'm going to release the animal into the wild, and that way there we get some conservation points and everything like that, and he's just he is, what kind of level is he? I think that's silver. because there's bronze, silver, I think. But yeah, so we'll just release him and we'll get our conservation points. And yeah, it just means that that little happy music means we did something good, I feel like. So yeah, so that's exciting. And then they are going to be at elders pretty soon, which is fine. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and wait for it to stop raining, be nice out, and I'm gonna make the little Arctic wolf barrier, and then I'll show you when they get traded into their barrier. All right, you guys, so I ended up trying to figure out the Arctic wolf's habitat. However, it just wasn't coming out right. I was lowering the ground. It didn't look very good as the guy showed it in his video. His looked really great. Mine did not look so great. So I ended up just kind of smoothing everything out, or as best as I could. There are still a little bit of hills in their habitat, which is fine because they're supposed to be part of the snow. So little hills and everything should not be too bad. I'm going to add some glass to the outside of their barrier so that people can look in. It just did not come out the way I wanted it to, so I'm gonna have to watch a few more videos before I decide to take that on. I'm gonna try and smooth it out a little bit more so there just aren't these little like areas that don't look great, or I may just put like trees or bushes or something there. I don't really know, just to cover it up for right now, because I think that they like foresty trees, so I may put those in these little spots so I don't have to do very much. But I do have to add the snow. I also have to add cooling little areas. I have to make them happy because right now they are not very happy. They need to have a shelter and everything like that as well because they're in the rain right now. But I'm going to leave this part right here, so thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will talk to you all in my next video.